Should you sell your old HDB and invest into a private property? Let's talk. Recently, a client asked me this question. I own a fully paid up 4-room HDB that is renting out at $3,000 a month. Should I sell it and reinvest the funds into a brand new private property, or should I keep it and possibly pass it on to my kids? Let's break it down using this very real scenario. A couple owns a 4-room HDB in Choa Chu Kang. They also own another condo under the wife's name for their own stay. Currently, they are renting out the HDB for $3,000 a month, purely passive income, because the mortgage loan has been fully paid off. They intend to buy another condo under the husband's name for investment. However, if they choose to keep the HDB, they will face a 20% ABSD if they continue with the purchase. So currently, they have two options. Keep the 29-year-old HDB, which is currently valued at $530,000, and continue renting it out at $3,000 a month. Or option B, sell the HDB and reinvest the funds into a brand new private property. So option A, keep the old HDB. What are the pros of that? They can continue to earn passive income from the rental of the property at $3,000 a month. That will be around $26,000 a year after cost. Despite being an old HDB, it has grown a good 50.8% according to the charts for the past 10 years. So if we take into the consideration of capital appreciation and we give it a 4% annual growth for the next 5 years, it would have the potential to grow about $21,000 in profits per year. In 5 years' time, the rental and capital appreciation profits could accumulate up to $235,000. But what are the cons of it? There's a restriction on inheritance, as we can only own one HDB, and if your children already bought their own HDB in the future, they can only choose to keep either one of the HDBs. If they already own a private property, they would have to move into this HDB for a period of 5 years in order to keep it. HDB also has a stricter rule on tenancy, and government policies impact HDBs more than private properties. It's older with less growth potential. There is also a constant worry about the lease running to zero, making it difficult to sell as the lease ages further. Or option B, sell the HDB and reinvest the funds into a brand new private property. Assuming the value of the current HDB at $530,000 and the husband's loan eligibility of $1.275 million at the age of 45, they could potentially purchase a condo worth $1.7 million. If it is a brand new private property, they do not need to pay the full monthly installments. The monthly payment will be progressive as construction progresses. What are the pros of it? Capital growth. Assuming the same 4% growth in a year for a period of 5 years, it could potentially gain them $218,000 in profits. Rental income. Depending on the speed of construction, they could potentially rent out the unit for a period of 1 to 2 years after key collection. Assuming a monthly rent of $3,500, they could potentially earn $27,000 in profits after cost. In 5 years' time, the rental and capital appreciation could amount to $245,000 if it is rented out for 1 year. It is a brand new condo with higher growth potential. You can unlock equity from it without having to sell it, and you also have the option to sell it after 3 years and repeat the process again. What are the cons? As you will be taking up a loan, there will be now monthly mortgage payments to handle, and possibly negative cash flow when the monthly installments fully kicked in. But let's compare the property portfolio now. While option A offers stable cash flow, option B provides greater flexibility in terms of capital appreciation, rental income, and the options of refinancing. Of course, there are many other points to consider before making your choice. Factors like income, loan eligibility, age, and also what is there to buy in the market currently plays a big role in making your choice. If you are in a similar situation, let's discuss your options and choose the best strategy to fulfill your needs. This is Nick from the Property Runway. I will see you again.